this is a good drill to teach that type of fighter how to stay in the pocket. So gives me the 1-2, he slips to the outside, he rolls underneath this hook and goes hook, cross, hook. Okay, so we're just going to do it off the jab. You can do them all off the cross as well, but we'll do it off the jab first. Jab, cross, slip, roll, hook, cross, hook. So he's learning how to slip the punch and then, whoa, there's another punch coming. Now, for training to make this fast, I do this. 1-2, left pad out, shoulder, chop. But in a real fight, that chopping action is probably a right cross or a right overhand. Slowly, 1-2, slip, roll. Yeah, sorry, elbow today. But that's how it's going to be, isn't it? It's going to be a 1-2. I go for a 1-2 and he's underneath, like we did in the counter sections. Just to make it a bit faster, I just do that with the left pad. So on the pads it looks like this: 1-2, left pad out, back, shot, and then hook, cross, hook. Good, take the space away. Yes, good. Back pedal. So that's the first one. He gets his head out of the way, he follows up. Obviously, if he's a bit more experienced, he can slip and jab at the same time and then roll underneath the chop. So 1-2, slip and jab, and roll, hook, cross, hook. So more experienced fighters need to do simultaneous defense and attack. What beginners do is they get hit. So beginners just get hit, bam, 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 and they flail about and they move their hands around and they try and cover and they get hit a lot. So we've all been there. Then they learn how to block, so then they block and then they fire back when they see spaces. More advanced people move their head and then fire back. Good. Really advanced people slip and hit at the same time. So their defense is combined with their offense exactly the same time, which gives them a little edge on you and you get hit a lot more. The really good people intercept. As I start to wind up, I just get hit. So that's the kind of continuation or continuum that you want. Ideally, you want to be up the side of evasion and then counter because you don't get hit. But really, the best two are simultaneous evasion and counter, because the person who's attacking is thinking only about attacking, not so much about defense. They're more open, and interception. So this pocket drill is 1-2, slip and jab, simultaneous slip and hit. I hook in, hook, cross, hook. Jab, cross, slip and jab. It's late, it's 11 o'clock now. Jab, cross, slip and jab. Roll, hook, cross, hook. Do that again, slower. Jab, cross, slip, jab, same time. Hook, cross, hook. So I hold the pad not in front of my chin. I don't want to do this. You're going to get punched in the face. I usually put it in front of my shoulder. 1-2, slip and jab. Yes, perfect. So I kind of hold it in front of my shoulder here and I keep an eye on him to see what he's up to. Roll, hook, cross, hook. Good, and again. Slow. 1-2, slip and jab. Roll, hook, cross, hook. Good. Very nice. Third option is he can slip and jab and then right uppercut. So either the jab's missed or it's landed or I've ducked my head down the next. So he's going to go 1-2, slip jab, right uppercut, then roll, hook, cross, hook. He's still got to do the roll. Now, when he does the uppercut, bam, I want that hand back, on the left hand back. 1-2, slip jab, uppercut, and then roll underneath. So, slowly, jab, cross, slip jab, right uppercut, roll. So, when he does the uppercut, he doesn't want to rotate, he wants to go back. So, uppercut, back to where you were, and then roll underneath. So, it's like this, boom, and then kind of reset yourself. You don't turn your body into it. Jab, cross, slip jab, uppercut, roll, hook, cross. So he's learning how to slip and jab, throw his uppercut afterwards, and then underneath. Go a little bit slower on the pad so he can get it one more time. Good, so he's got 3 variations. First one is, just move his head, slip and roll, jab, cross, slip, roll, hook, cross, hook. He likes that one. Second variation. Slip and jab at the same time. Oh, hook, hook, hook. Taking away the space again, making me back pedal as the pad holder. Third variation. Slip and jab. Uppercut. Roll. Okay, so those are the 3 pocket drills. They're just to teach Martin, like, get your head off the line, roll underneath, be there, back in front of me. Get your head off the line, punch them, roll underneath, be back in front of me. Get your head off the line, punch, uppercut, be underneath, back in front of me. All 3 again, slow. All start with a jab cross. High jab and back, stop. Bob and weave underneath that, hook, cross, hook. Number 2, jab. Slip jab, stop. Stop. Jab again. So straight into my face, left hand comes back, roll underneath, hook, cross, hook. Number 3, slip and jab, uppercut, reset. Cool. So because he's doing a right uppercut, his head is turning into that hand. It feels a bit awkward to roll that way. You want to roll the other way, right? So you can go jab, uppercut, reset back to this side, so it's just nice and easy. So rather than going like turning in this much, just go uppercut, dip, then you're back down. Slip and jab, uppercut, get back down. Yeah, nice. So those are pocket drills. They're ways of teaching Martin how to slip and roll, but he's still staying in this space. He's not moving in and out. He's pressuring me forward and taking away space. You can do all the same off the cross hand, but for the moment we want you to focus on the lead hand, because it's always easiest to slip the jab. The cross is a bit more risky. If Martin, see, messing up when slipping the jab, slip the jab, you slip the jab up, means you get a jab in the head. Which, yeah, it can black your eye, it can knock your balance a little bit, but there's a certain amount you can take before before enough damage happens. With the cross, slip the cross, it goes wrong once, on the temple, on the jaw, you're really like knocked off balance, the other person's gaining confidence, they go after you. If they hit you at the right spot at the right time, with your head moving into it, you're asleep. So I generally am a bit wary of teaching people to slip that cross. I prefer them to use footwork or blocking, but you know, if you're really good, which people are, you can slip and do all these off the other side as well. But let's look at the lead hand. 1, 2, slip, roll underneath, hook, cross, hook. See how he's pressuring into me now, it's his new favourite thing. He's just going to be taking people's space. They'll be like, I don't like holding pressure. Second one, slip and jab. Roll, hook, cross, hook. Good. Third one, slip jab, uppercut. Reset. Oh yeah! I knew you'd get it. Slip jab, uppercut, reset. Whoa. So for training, I keep that jab pad out on his shoulder. Uppercut. Then I give him the chop. Of course, it wouldn't work like this in a sparring or in competition. It's just a drill. All these pad drills are pad drills. They're not what necessarily is going to happen during a fight. They're to teach you skills and concepts and drills and ideas and how to set things up. But of course, you have to modify them, you have to spar them, you have to test them. Might be that he only gets this bit, jab, cross, slip and jab, bang, and then we're moving again and he's covering. But that's fine. He's landed his 1, 2, he's got his head offline and he's punched. That's enough for the moment to get that, you know. But Martin's quite a good bobby and weaver, so he goes 1, 2, slip and jab, and I hook him. He has the ability to roll underneath hooks quite nicely, so that's good training for him. Because he's still in the danger zone when he's slipping and jabbing. He's still in front of me, so I can still fire that. So he's got to have some responses. I'm taller and I'm rubbish at bobbing and weaving. So when he slips and jabs and throws the cross against me, I'm a shoulder roller. My instinct is to, in this position, go whoa and move my head out of the way and use my forearm and shoulder to deflect the punch and move off and use footwork. That's my style because I'm taller and I like to use footwork. Martin's style, being shorter, more crouching, more explosive, is he wants to roll underneath. One more time all the way through. 1, 2, slip, roll. 1, 2, slip, roll underneath. Number 2, 1, 2, slip, jab, roll, slip, roll. 1, 2, slip, jab, uppercut, reset.
What do jabs?
That's outtakes. 1, 2, slip, jab, uppercut, roll, slip, roll. Good, nice. Those are the 3 pocket drills.